everyone. I'd like to share a game that I found on PE Central several years ago. It's called Feed the Reindeer Relay, and I always like to play this game a week or two before Christmas time. It's lots of fun. This game can be played with kindergartners through 5th graders. If you would like to see this game in real action, look it up on my YouTube channel, and there's student demonstration, and this video is just an explanation of how to set it up and how to play. So I like this because there's lots of skills involved: riding the scooters, catching, throwing, either underhand or overhand. And the I cans for this is I can work nicely with my team and catch, toss, and ride the scooter safely. So to set up for this game, the reindeer food are going to be all the balls. You could also use bean bags. And when I set this up and when I have the kids put things back, I tell them to set the balls on that side of the yellow line, so there's nothing on the starting in the center court. Over here we have scooters, hula hoops, and buckets. The students will work in groups of 3. So for this game you have one person riding the scooter, one person standing inside the hula hoop, and one person holding the bucket. They will rotate and they'll have turns to do each job. The person on the scooter is riding the sled, and they're going to ride it all the way down to collect the reindeer food. My rule is they can only take one piece of food at a time. Now for the kindergartners, sometimes I change that and I'll say 2 at a time, just because they move a little slower on the scooters, and that's fine. But for the older students, I say 1 piece of food at a time. Then they're going to ride the scooter back, and it's up to you and your students of what the rule is, but I have the older kids stop the scooters on this yellow line. They have to throw it to their teammate who's standing inside the hula hoop, and then that person catches it and tosses it into the bucket. I have my students hold the bucket and they have to catch it in the bucket. They think that's pretty fun. And my rule is, if anyone ever drops it, then you have to get the ball and try it again. The person inside the hula hoop has to keep at least 1 foot inside their hula hoop, so they can't go out of the hula hoop to get balls. So if something is dropped, for example, if this person tosses it and it does not get in the bucket, the catcher would just roll it back to them and they'd try again. When they have filled their bucket, then I have the catcher go over there, dump the bucket, and then they can switch jobs. In the past, I've also just given them a time limit of 3 or 4 minutes, and I'll blow the whistle and I'll tell them how to rotate. But the older kids, they can rotate on their own. This is really fun and an active game. Again, if you'd like to see a student demonstration, look that up on my YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.